Judge Brett M. Kavanaugh, President Trump's nominee to the Supreme Court, on Capitol Hill on July 19. Manuel Balce Ceneta AP, by Jennifer Rubin Opinion writer September 3 at 3 p.m. at John McCain's funeral on Sunday, former Connecticut Senator Joseph I. Lieberman spoke about his friend's vote on health care when John returned to the Senate after his surgery last summer and voted against the Republican health care bill. Some people accused him of being disloyal to his party and the president, but that was not the case. If you listen to the speech he gave that day, you'll know it was not the case. That speech made clear that his vote was not really against that bill, but against the mindless partisanship that has taken control of both our political parties and our government and produced totally one-sided responses to complicated national problems like healthcare. And, of course, he was right. In fact, McCain could not be disloyal to the president, for he owed him no loyalty. His life was a testament to the principle that if party loyalty conflicts with higher loyalties to country, to human decency, to democracy, it's not even a close call. But I don't mean to nitpick Lieberman's eulogy. To the contrary, he suggested a way forward for Republicans on the Supreme Court nomination of Judge Brett M. Kavanaugh. Beyond Kavanaugh himself and the rulings he may make, which arguably would be at issue if it was President Jeb Bush or President Ted Cruz making the nomination, what else is at stake in the confirmation hearing? Lieberman said it, mindless partisanship that has taken control of both our political parties and our government and produced totally one-sided responses to complicated national problems. In the case of the Kavanaugh nomination, regular order, if you will, has been eviscerated, just as it was on health care. One party has the raw power to jam through any nominee, under any circumstances, and intends to do so. No consensus is needed since Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, R. Kentucky, dispensed with the filibuster for Supreme Court confirmations. As a result, the majority gets to ignore demands for transparency. And it gets to reverse the Merrick Garland rule, no high court confirmation hearings during an election year. In order then to defeat mindless partisanship in the context of the Supreme Court, a sufficient number of Republicans would have to insist the Senate follow the Merrick Garland rule, or at least return to the 60-vote confirmation threshold. Furthermore, there should be no reason